What's going on, watchers? Will here with another, DC video for you. And yeah, this is very much out of my wheelhouse, but let's keep it going. It looks like the hilarious and horrible world of Harley Quinn is finally shaping up a little bit more. If you're unaware, DC announced that they are creating a Harley Quinn animated series for their streaming service, more than likely to compete with the upcoming Deadpool show on FX. And we apparently have recently gotten some character breakdowns for the cast, so let's jump right into it. Starting with the Joker, 40, equal parts homicidal and charismatic. He's been Harley's longtime boyfriend, and awful, but when Harley breaks up with him, she vows to take his cherished #1 spot on the most wanted list. The Joker thinks of Harley as his creation, and as she grows in power, does everything he can to stop her. Series regular. Dr. Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy, late 20s, sarcastic and incredibly smart. Ivy is Harley's best friend and now roommate. Very much a loner, she prefers plants over people. Ivy is sometimes the voice of reason, but always a true friend to Harley. Ivy soon becomes her reluctant partner in crime. Cyborg Man, 90s. Once upon a time, Cy used to be a suave super spy. Now in his 90s, he's a wheelchair user with most of his body replaced by creaky 50 eras bionic parts. Crotchety, difficult, and longs to become relevant again, he's also Harley and Ivy's landlord, and insists they take him on their heist so he can get back into the action, or else he won't repair their plumbing. Dr. Psycho, mid-40s, an angry misogynist dwarf with telekinesis. He was a major villain until the incident 10 years ago when, in the midst of losing a battle against Wonder Woman, he became frustrated and called her the C word in front of hundreds of camera phones. Every other villains were disgusted, disgraced. The only one who'll save him is Harley, a woman. He can't stand it, but he'll do anything to get back into the villain community. Malice Wunderbar, early 20s. Pretty, but over it. She's an alien, but looks human, and her family is crazy rich and powerful. She's interning with Harley's gang for college credit. The only thing she cares about is her demonic shadow cat named Cheshire that she carries around in her designer purse. It's a friend and fashion item, and it destroys everything it sees. King Shark, 30. His lower half is human, but his upper half is the body of a great white shark. Even though he looks incredibly fierce, he's a gentle soul who just wants to be normal. That is, until he smells blood, and then he goes into a frenzy and literally eats everyone around him, leaving death and carnage everywhere. Then feels bad about it. Finally, Clayface, mid-30s. A large humanoid mass of clay. Clayface was a struggling trained actor until a terrible pottery accident turned him into the shape-shifting villain that he is now. His aspirations for stardom and his ability to transform his appearance to look like anyone should help him land some roles, but he's such a terrible actor that the only work he can get is with Harley's crew, pretending to be whoever they need him to be to help out a heist. He still holds out hope that he'll land one of the many auditions he fruitlessly goes on about. So, all these villains are appearing as regulars, and it seems to be setting up an interesting character dynamic on the show. With Harley as the lead, it should be fun to see what the end results are, and I'm glad we're finally getting some more news. Hopefully, we'll get another sneak peek or a first look in the coming months. But, what are your thoughts? Do you like the cast that they've set up so far and their interpretations? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and check out our website and Patreon for more content. I'm Will, and I'll see you next time.